Coming up on BGGHS News, Katie informs us about the girls' volleyball team. We learn about the new theater class and Lainey's quizzes students on movie trivia. All this and more coming up. Your BGGHS News for Friday, September 27th starts now. Hey BG, I'm Camden with your top stories this week. Let's take it over to Katie to hear about the volleyball team.
The middle school volleyball team practices 10 or more hours a week. The BGJHS volleyball team has worked hard all season and is excited to start back up next year. Eliza Huffman, the middle school volleyball coach, shares with us what they work on at practice and how that affects the way they play.
So usually during practice, we work on fundamentals, which are basic volleyball skills: serving, passing, hitting, setting, all those things. And as practices evolve, we start to work on more advanced skills, or if we've played a game and we had a part of our game break down, or service receive passing or something like that, then we work on those skills during practice. You win games in practice. So whatever we do in practice, that's going to translate onto the court. So we'd like to practice with game-like speed, game-like intensity, and work on the things that we need to work on when we get into our matches.
8th grader Kenna Gilbert is a middle hitter. She describes the mindset she has before big games and what the team is like outside of playing.
Well, the mindset, you don't think bad on yourself, but you can't think too high of yourself. You just think you know how to play, so you do it.
8th grader Allie Sumter is an outside hitter on the BGJHS volleyball team. She shared with us how practices are run and how they compare to games.
Practices are quite difficult and challenging, but they're really fun and we have a good time on the team. Games are a lot more fun because you're just playing around and you don't really have to work out as much and stuff. Games are a lot more fun because you're just playing around and you don't really have to work out as much and stuff. Games are a lot more fun because
the middle school volleyball team has been working hard since June, and we congratulate them for a successful season. For BGJHS News, I'm Katie Yarbrough.
National Hispanic Heritage Month celebrates the histories, cultures, and contributions of American citizens whose ancestors came from Spain, Mexico, the Caribbean, and Central and South America. National Hispanic Heritage Month is celebrated from September 15th to October 15th. 8th grader Kimberly Garcia shared with us what this month means to her personally.
This month means to me means that my people, we get to some people get to understand Hispanics more.
Miss Brenda shared with us what she thinks about the traditional dance.
What I think about the traditional dances is that they're very neat. They're a lot more fast-paced, I think, than people think, and it takes a lot more skill. Because
how do you celebrate your culture? For BGJHS News, I'm Isabella.
Have you ever wondered how theater students remember their lines and parts so well? Students prepare for theater shows and plays throughout the year at BGJHS to show the school what they have in practice. 8th graders Camille Garland and Adam Wallace are in theater class, and they have been in several musicals. They share with us about their favorite shows they've done.
My favorite musical I've ever been in would probably be Matilda Jr. because I really liked the music. My favorite role in a musical I've ever been in would probably be Bruce. We watch a lot of musicals, and we learn about the history of theater, and we do lots of performing.
My favorite musical I've ever been in was The Lion King Jr. My favorite role was probably a lioness in The Lion King. I really liked the choreographing and the people I was with.
Students from BGJHS will be preparing for fall play auditions, which they only have a week to prepare for. They will have to practice their lines, they will have to use them for auditions and memorize them. And they practice the acting that they have to use for auditions, etc. For BGJHS News, I'm Brinkley.
In the spotlight or behind the scenes, the hearts and hustle of our dance team drives them towards greatness as they prepare for competition. We spoke to Coach Hoyt, the head of the dance team, and she told us why she wanted to be a dance coach and how she prepares her dancers for competition.
I want to be a dance coach because I wanted to give more opportunities for athletes to be able to express themselves. For competitions, we practice normally 3 to 4 times a week, and then we also bring in the Western Kentucky University dance team, and they will come in and teach the girls their routines.
We spoke to 8th grade dancer Tiara Nelson, and she told us why she wanted to join the dance team.
I wanted to join the dance team because it was a way to express myself, and it was here at the school, and I just want to represent my school and dance at the same time.
Behind the scenes or in the spotlight, our dance team's energy and hard work inspires them to work hard during their competition season. For BGJHS, I'm Riziki.
Think you know movies? Get ready to put your knowledge to the test with our Movie or Trivia Challenge. As we go around the school, we'll ask students and teachers some questions about popular movies. Let's see what you know. We talked with Zoe Roberts, an 8th grade student. Let's look back and see how she did.
In Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, who's the first kid that Oompa Loompas sing about?
Ander Dingus. Fat kid. Good job. You had it right the second time, Augustus. Good job. What is the last word in this famous Toy Story quote? To infinity and beyond. Good job. What breakfast food does Donkey want to make in Shrek with Shrek? Waffles. Good job. And what is the name of Elsa and Anna's kingdom in Frozen? Arendelle. Arendelle. Good job.
We talked with Carter Tooley, another 8th grade student. Let's look back and see how she did.
The first trivia question, what breakfast food does Donkey want to make with Shrek in Shrek?
Cereal.
Waffles. In Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, who is the first kid the Oompa Loompas sing about?
The big dude. The plumpy one.
The chocolate boy, yeah. What's the last word in this famous Toy Story quote? To infinity and
beyond.
Good job. And the last one, what is the name of Elsa and Anna's kingdom in Frozen?
Oh my gosh. Arendelle.
Good
We
job.
talked with the 8th grade civics teacher, Mr. Reynolds. Let's go and see how he did.
What breakfast food does Donkey want to make with Shrek and Shrek?
Wait, what?
What breakfast food does Donkey want to make with Shrek and Shrek?
Pie? I don't know.
It's a breakfast item.
Bacon?
Waffles.
Oh.
In The Lion King, Mufasa dies from being trampled by a pack of what?
Oh. It's not, it's the things that, is it hyenas? It's like coyotes? No. Is it lions?
Wildebeests. What famous star produced Barbie?
Margot Robbie?
You got that one right.
How did you do on this week's trivia? Make sure you stay tuned for next week's edition. I'm Allie, and you're watching BGAS News. How did you do on this week's?
Have you ever wanted to know how our football team preps before a game? This is Purple's Prep, and this is the week September 23rd through September 27th of 2024. We interviewed 7th grader Jordan Clark, and he tells us how he remembers the plays that the coaches teach them before a game.
I get ready by listening to music, and I like to stay quiet. I remember the plays by going over them. I take pictures and I just look over it.
A quote from Jordan, I remember the plays by Go. We interviewed Coach Ace. He is the head coach of the BGJHS football team. He has been coaching for a very long time. He shares with us how coaching under pressure is very hard.
Condition and things like that. So the games aren't as pressure packed. It's the preparation you do before a game that lessens the pressure of the game. Just about every game is under pressure because you guys as players hear me say that if a game is tougher than practice, you're losing. So we try to put our work in first, and that's why we practice so hard and condition.
A quote from coaches, you coaching continuing to give effort. Preparing for a football game is very hard. You have to do things like remember the plays and get ready for the game. For BGJHS News, I'm Kim Nim.
Kicks off, so does the anticipation for the most awaited event, the back-to-school dance. McKinley Aldell, a student here at BGJHS, was gearing up and ready to work to make the dance fun and enjoyable for everyone last week. 7th grader McKinley Aldell is a new member of the cheer team. She's going to explain what all the team had to do to set up for the dance.
Some of the challenges we faced were the balloon arch, and we overcome them by we were doing stunts so the balloon can go on the arch. The theme is our school colors because our school colors are purple and gold. The Coco's dad did the music, and like they had a little paper so you can write down the songs we wanted. And the favorite song that they played was every song because they were all good.
Sixth grader Anna Kate Crowder is a new student here at BGJHS, and she shared with us her first middle school dance experience.
The most memorable moment of the dance was probably getting to dance with my friends because it was really fun. The decorations were really fun, and the more of them, it made it more pretty.
Despite the challenge they had with the balloon arch, the team still managed to make it a great night for everyone. For BGJHS News, I'm Trinity.
Happy birthday to Fatah, Connor, Kiana, Madeline, Malachi, Araya, and John Williams.
Happy birthday to Clarissa, Kai, Kalia, Taylor, Rylan, and Jordan.
Happy birthday to Emery, Maram, Brandon, and Braylon.
Happy birthday to our teachers, Miss Farner and Miss Cook. Now here's Marvin with your weather and Trista with your weekly announcements.
Hey BG, I'm Marvin here with your weather update. This week's weather will be mainly rain to the weekend, but sunshine next week with highs in the mid-70s and lows in the 50s next week. For BGJH weather, I'm Marvin.
Hey BG, I'm Trista with your weekly announcements. Girls basketball tryouts will be on September 29th, 30th, and October 1st. Throughout 3rd. Please contact Coach Will Jones for more information. Boys basketball tryouts will be September 30th and October 1st and 3rd. Please see Coach Kenny Thomas for more information. In sports news, there will be a boys district soccer tournament semifinals at Drakes Creek on September 30th and the district tournament on October 2nd at 6 p.m. at Drakes Creek. The football team will take on Christian County on October 1st at 5:45. School pictures will be on October 3rd and October 4th. That's your weekly announcements. Back to you, Camden.
Thanks, Marvin and Trista, and thanks for watching BG. Have a great week, and remember, excellence is worth the effort.